Now, I was meant to practice my keyboard playing, but the batteries in my big keyboard have died, and for the lesson that I was gonna do on um, the computer, this keyboard that I use for producing is actually too small. There's not enough keys on it, so I've told myself, alright, cool. I guess I'm practicing guitar. So practicing my guitar at the moment, and I'm going over some of the stuff that I have already learned. So I've already practiced some of the stuff off the camera, but for example, I learned this. I don't know the name of like anything, but so far I've got like this, for example. So there's that. I've also literally just learned the E minor chord as well, which is this. So that's E minor chord. Um, and there was some other stuff I learned as well, like I can't remember what's the name of this chord, but I think it's like C major. And then I think it goes into an E major over here, which is so that I can transition between the two, where I'm just like. So yeah, those are like a couple things that I've, you know, learned. Well, that I've learned over time because I have done these lessons before. I'm just trying to like go over stuff that I've done before because I've not practiced my guitar in forever. Um, so I'm just trying to get my chops back up. And part of the reason why I'm learning guitar is because I'm trying to uh I'm trying to just gain an appreciation for music, um, just understand more about music. Let me just quickly try this A minor chord. I think that's right. I'm just gonna hear what this sounds like. And a five, and a six, and a seven, and an eight, and it sounds like uh huh, uh huh, uh huh, uh huh. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I did get that right. So yeah, that's A minor chord. Again, something else to learn. So E minor is, then A minor is. Ugh. Finger placements are so hard. Ah. There we go. But yeah, I picked up guitar because, well, two reasons. One is when I was younger, I wanted to learn how to play the guitar because my dad, he knew how to play guitar, and he did try to teach me how, but at the time, one, I was impatient, and two, the way the guitar strings hurt my fingers, I gave up really, really quick. Like I wasn't prepared for the fact that pinching down on guitar strings hurts a lot. So I ended up giving up very, very quickly from learning how to play guitar. Um, but more partly because my dad has died, and partly because I'm older now. I think what, I would like to know how to play guitar. And the second reason is so I can just deepen my understanding of music. So some of the people that I look up to in music, guys like J. Cole, for example, they know how to do more than just rap, or there's people that know more than just how to produce. Like they really understand and have this innate understanding of music that they've developed through learning instruments or through really just diving into the musical world and getting acquainted with the intricacies and the nuances of music. And I want to do that. You know, I'm listening to some of these guys. I'm like, yo, how did they come up with that? So things like chords, for example, like chord progressions on piano, I've got no real clue how to do that. I've not really got much of an understanding, like a technical understanding of how to do that. So by teaching myself how to play guitar and piano, I want to then gain that understanding simply for the love of music, so that when I'm then trying to produce a beat or when I'm then trying to do something musically, it just comes to me. That's really what I'm going for at the end of the day. It's just for stuff to come to me because I get it. And I just want to understand music because I've kind of got a little bit of an innate understanding of music already. Like I know that if I'm starting on, I don't know, as a note, so na 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 na, like I've got something in my head where I know where that goes and stuff like that. But then if I wanted to match other notes to that and develop the melodies out of that and get some harmonies out of that and stuff, like I don't really know, like I don't quite understand how to do that. I don't, and I went I have no idea what note that is. I would like to understand music to the point where I can hear a note and be like, oh, that's A. I'll be like, oh, that's C sharp. So that's part of the reason why I'm learning guitar, learning keyboard. Partly because I just want to know how to play an instrument now at this point in my life, and partly because I want to have an innate understanding. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to show you guys more of me practicing. I've just showed you some more stuff that I've just brushed up on again with regards to my knowledge. Fun fact as well, I don't really like using a guitar pick. I just don't like how it sounds on the strings. Like, if you guys can hear, there's like a little clippy sort of sound that you get. Whereas if I pluck with my thumb, it's not there. You don't have the sound of plastic hitting these strings, these metal strings. So yeah, that's just a little preference of mine. Plus, I also feel like I've got more control over my strum when I'm strumming with my thumb rather than using a pick. But the pick does have its advantages as well. I am not pro enough to explain what those advantages are, but just know that there are certain situations where a pick is more useful than thumb or finger strumming. But I personally like to use my thumb. So one more time, let's hit an A minor chord for the one time. Bada bing, bada boom. A 1 and a 2 and 1, 2, 3 and I messed that up. Hold up. That sounds ugly. Oh, look. Yeah, better. Yeah, I'm gonna be a guitar player, mama. Don't mind me. I just came back from watching the new Demon Slayer movie. No spoilers. If you've watched it, comment below. Okay? No spoilers, but comment below. I forgot to document me doing music stuff in the moment of me doing music stuff again. But let me go on record to say that I was in a Zoom meeting earlier on for the Ditto Industry Access course that I am a part of, and this one had to do with music publishing, and it was super helpful. I learned so much in it, just lots of stuff that I didn't know about music publishing and what sort of money you're entitled to and how to essentially go get it. So that was very helpful. I'm just about to now send off an email that has to do with the collaboration that I'm a part of. So the name of the song is 621. If you guys are a part of my Patreon, then you would have already seen this track on my Patreon. Okay, so a little sneak peek for you guys there. But yeah, the 21st of June is when the track is coming out. So we're just trying to get everything sorted for that. So it is me, Weeze, John Stefan, Macelino, Mel's, and Cerulean, also known as MC Beastly. So 6 of us on this track, and it's just a track about celebrating the end of lockdown, basically. So it is going to be a banger. If you want to hear it, go on to my Patreon, patreon.com/it's your boy AB, and you guys can listen to that. To be honest, let me think. The song would be out already by the time this vlog is out. So oops. But instead though, hey, let me know what you thought of the song. But yeah, I'm just getting ready for the release of that now, so I gotta send off this information. I'm not gonna bother getting it on video because it's flipping boring, but just know that that's what I'm up to musically today. Yeah.